Hey everyone, I'm Scott Stokely, and this is my first video of this year's series, Disc Golfing all over Europe. And I'm gonna be making all the updates, all the vlogs, just like I did last year on the Disc Golf Pro Tour, but it's gonna be different, at least somewhat different than last year. Because last year the focus was on what can I do out there competing against the best players in the world at 52 years old. It's about my putting, it's about my training, it's about my mental preparation and how I'm dealing with success and failure on the course and what it's like to be on tour. I'll be doing some of that. But as I travel international for the foreseeable future, there's also more stuff happening that I find every bit as interesting about these cool and exotic places I'm going to. So I'll be talking about the golf, for sure, the tournaments, you know, the other players, but I'm also going to talk about the cool things in those areas and countries that I go to. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but it's going to be, you know, like I said, a little bit different. Now, there are some changes that some of you, if you follow me, might have noticed. I am not going to be playing in the tournaments I initially announced in mainland Europe. In fact, I'm not even in Europe yet. You could tell if I stand taller because the cat on my shirt is eating sushi. And that means I'm still in Japan, by the way, in case you were wondering. I'm actually going to be flying to the UK on Tuesday to compete in the Welsh Open. There was a misunderstanding on my part about how the visas in Europe work, right? I mean, we're in our like 9th country in the last 5 months. I had a real good grip on visas. You go to a country, you need a visa, you can stay some amount of time, and as long as you leave in a reasonable amount of time according to their rules, not a problem. I didn't think there would be a problem in Europe because I won't be in any one country more than a week or two. And most visas are, you know, in the ballpark of 3 months-ish. So no problem there. And guess what? Mainland Europe, they call it Schengen, even made it easier by allowing you to get one visa for every single country, so you don't have to go through a border checkpoint every single time. They're treating it almost like different states in the US. All that sounded amazing, and I didn't think there would be an issue with my 90-day visa because I'm only going to be in individual countries for a week or two. Here's what I found out. Because they've made it easy to go to Europe and be in Europe under one visa, they're calling all of mainland Europe, Schengen, they're calling all of mainland Europe one destination. And you can only go for 90 days in a rolling 180-day period. So I can only do 3 months in Europe. Now, I'm not complaining, believe me. I know a lot of people would trade places with me. I'm not crying, oh my God, I only get to go to Europe for 3 months. Not at all. I'm the luckiest person in the world, but I had to change plans. So I shaved off the beginning of the trip and the end of the trip. And this is allowing me to hit the biggest tournaments in the middle. So I'm disappointed, but I'm still gonna get to play in Europe mainland Europe for 3 months. But before I do that, I'm gonna get to go to the UK for the first time and spend 5 or 6 weeks over there competing in Wales, England, Scotland, and then I'm gonna even head over and do a clinic in Ireland. And it's all the United Kingdom until I head south from Ireland, and then I go to, well, South Ireland, and that is not the UK. In fact, I need to be careful not to mistakenly call it that there. I don't think they take kindly to it. We'll find out. I'll make a video of me testing it on the street. But yeah, I'm super excited to go to a new place. You know, there's so many things happening that I want to experience when I go to the UK. I mean, basically the the normal tourist stuff, right? I mean, I want to go to Stonehenge. I want to see a castle or 10. When I get to Glasgow, I want to be mugged by hooligans. But basically, by the way, I love you, Glasgow. I can't wait to go there, okay? But I kind of want to be mugged by hooligans in Glasgow, just because when in Rome. So I'm going to get to go to the UK. It's going to be really cool. My game is so good right now. I can't believe, like, my putt has never, maybe in my entire life, been better. And I don't know why. Like, I'm 53 years old, it shouldn't be, but it is. And I'm throwing really well. I've been shooting 1025, 1027 golf, which is really good at 53 years old. When I get to the European part of the tour, I shoot 1025 for a tournament, I'm not going to win the tournament. You know, I'm probably not even going to crack the top 4 with 1025 golf. However, if I can go compete in Europe as a 1025 rated player, that means I'm going to have 1,000 rated weekends and 1050 rated weekends. And if I can have a 1050 rated weekend at a European professional disc golf tournament, major event, I'm going to be in contention to win, and I think I can do it. So I'm excited. I'm going to keep all of you updated. I just found out that I don't have to fly, because I'm afraid of flying. I don't have to fly in an airplane. I'm going to get to ride in a cat bus, right? That's what Totoro told us. I've been in Japan for a while, by the way. Remember Sushi Cat? And anyways, I'm super excited. I can't wait to take everybody with you on the European part of my tour with me. And I got a bunch of cool stuff planned, but I hope you all find it fun. I'm going to keep sharing, and I will update you in Europe if my plane lands successfully, which it probably will. No, cat. What am I saying? Cat bus. If my cat bus, I'm not going to fly, right? You promised no plane. Okay, no plane. I'm not getting on an airplane again. It's cat bus. Not the same thing. All right, thanks everyone.